So guys, if you're in UK, you need to do this trip. You know what trip? This one. There is the Warren shop. This is the Harry Potter's room where he used to stay.
The next stage starts new characters. So it was very emotional actually seeing these children sitting there talking, and I just thought, yeah, thank God we found them.
I think my first reaction was how young they were. I mean, they were very small, very sweet kids.
They were under incredible pressure, and I think they handled it brilliantly.
We were extraordinarily fortunate in the children that we cast. There was no guarantee that they would be able to act up to what we all knew would happen in the end, because we're asking them to do far more complex emotional scenes by the end of the series. But almost more importantly to me, if I'm honest, we cast 3 people who were able emotionally to deal with what then happened to them.
The environment we tried to create in the making of the films was that of a family. It was a safe place where the outside world was really outside, and where the family and friends that surrounded them created an environment where they could do their best work, where they weren't in the spotlight, where they could be themselves.
And they let us do everything that we needed to do, but it was very much a question of gaining their trust. Their parents were great and very helpful. They were, game for everything. We got to know them on the first film. I have a wonderful picture of me holding Dan Radcliffe up by one ankle when he's fighting patrol. And I've got Dan upside down in one hand and a walkie-talkie on the other.
There was a lot of silliness, a lot of fun, and a lot of seriousness, because we were making these films. We were ambitious about the work we were doing. They were ambitious for it. They were developing as individuals and developing as actors, learning the craft.
Hi guys, if you have a tiny bit of room, can take a Harry Potter activity passport. You can collect stamps as you go around the tour. There's going to be 7 different locations. There'll be a machine there. The first one, Gryffindor Common Room. Gryffindor Common Room is about 25 minutes after these doors open. Find the machine, take the sheet for Gryffindor out of the passport, it's the first sheet, put it into the machine, pull the handle, there's the stamp. Say these doors are about to open. The next 2 rooms that you're going to go into are what we call cinema conditions. We ask please for no photography or videoing in these next 2 rooms. After that, plenty of time to take lots of pictures the rest of the day. If you want to try Butterbeer, you can only get Butterbeer in one place. It's halfway around the tour. Can't get it in Starbucks or the Frog Cafe. If you buy the Butterbeer halfway around, you keep the mug. It's part of the deal. It's a printed mug, souvenir mug, and there's a place to rinse it. Have a fabulous day, guys. Thank you.
Hogwarts and Jeffy Cushion. There we go. Give them a round of applause. Absolutely wonderful. Well done. And in we come, everybody. Welcome to the Great Hall. It was one of the first sets to be built and also one of the largest. They make for an absolutely fabulous photo, and we can also get the cinema screen down too. So as we're coming in, as I say, you're looking around, lots to see, and as I said, we're all ready and dressed to go for a take for the Christmas feast from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. And as you're coming on in, you'll notice we've adorned the Great Hall with these 7 spectacular Christmas trees, which have been a collaboration of departments. They've actually been kind of designed by the art department, especially the props there, and they've been created by the props team and then finally dressed by the set decorators. We've got the original garlands from the film as well, with a little bit of fresh ivy just to spruce them up a wee bit. Now, if you're glancing in, you're going to be noticing those candles above our heads. Now, we've got 400, fortunately for us, but we just keep making our way in there through the doors. Thank you very much, because then you get the pleasure of seeing all these candles as a CGI. And so we've recreated it with the LED. Now we're here for the Christmas feast. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry because I'm staring at the food opposite, which is actually behind you at the moment. So the main food, we've actually got turkeys, hams, roast potatoes and peas. And early in production, they were actually every day, they were cooking fresh. And a huge amount of food, and the smell was apparently amazing. But under hot studio lights, a little bit less so. So they actually again made a move forward that much of the food would be made of resin, such as they are already there. Now, no Christmas feast is complete without this. And in 3, 2, 1, action! Absolutely marvellous then. Now those Christmas puddings are actually made of concrete to withstand the high heat, and the holly leaves on top are actually made of steel. So there we go, the flames are just flickering away and they just died out. Now this was actually also a special effect live on set, because the decoration was actually attached from a fine tungsten wire again to a fishing rod, and there would have been a member of the special effects team just kind of standing outside, just raising it up slowly to get it into position on the tree. It's just not in the moving state today. Now, the time of the Great Hall is nearly at an end, but a few last things. We've got a passport to look out for the 7 stamps. First, let's head off through the archway, start exploring behind the sets and see the most magical film series in the world. Could you get? Let's get it. Right. Richard Gere. Come on, let's go.
Thank you so much. I incarnate everybody else because this is the now all of the orders of the happy that Christmas tree just from using it. We also got our lovely gardens going around the school, and if you don't want to go on wooden hands, you see our gardens really start with a brush. Now, if you would like to take a look under through the notice, now we have got over 430 pounds of overhead, and these are pretty much exactly how they're going to be building. Now, I say early building with Mr. Carter, later on I'll be using it.
Otherwise, no? It just looks normal, right? But then if you zoom out, this looks so tiny.
And I couldn't believe how fantastic and real it felt. It was as if I was the same sets we've used for all these years. I hope that you too can feel a little bit of that. One of the fun things you'll see here today is that many of the interior sets were all built under the same roof. Dumbledore's office was sometimes back to back. He's the Burrow, which was then steps away.
That's never cracks.
Sense of personality and humanness. Where it is
Dumbledore's memories.
How to do the accelerator to an entry in the world. You don't know? Well, let's try again. Where is the point of view if I ask you to tell me a view? And what is the difference between representations in this class? As such, I don't expect many of you to appreciate the subtle science and exact art of this project.
А это все разные? А что ты создал?
Studio Tour London, the making of Harry Potter, especially as you're all here for Hogwarts in the Snow. Now, over here we're going to be demonstrating just how we brought Hagrid to life and how we turned him into a half-giant. Now, first of all, we are recreating a scene from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This is the scene I'm talking about when Hagrid is dragging the Christmas tree through the snow, ready to be put up in the Great Hall and be beautifully decorated. Now, the Hagrid that we have over here, you might have thought that costume was worn by Robbie Coltrane. It was not worn by Robbie Coltrane. Yes, Robbie played Hagrid, but only for the dialogue and close-ups. We actually had a different actor playing him. For any of the shots, you see the full size of Hagrid. I'm going to be telling you who that is. It was Martin Bayfield. There he is on the screen. Now, Martin Bayfield was a very tall man. Robbie Coltrane, he was 6'2", but Martin Bayfield is a whopping 6'10", so he is a very tall man. Now, like I said, he'd be used for any of the shots you see the full size of Hagrid, so this is Martin Bayfield's costume right here. And they would still add stilts to his shoes to make him even taller, pad out the costume, and also give him a head on top that looks just like Robbie Coltrane's face. Now, for the first two films, this head was affectionately known as a dead head, and that meant it didn't actually move. But when they got to the third film, there was a new director, Alfonso Cuarón, and he decided to add more movement to the face and to the animatronic head. And so they turned it into an animatronic head. And we're going to see it come to life in just a moment. There we go, Hagrid has woken up. You can see the eyes blinking. There is another animatronic head that you'll see today on the tour. It's in the creature effects department. And not only do the eyes blink, but also the nose moves, the mouth moves, the head rocks back and forth as well. So the head can actually do a lot, and it really brought Hagrid to life on set and made the scenes much more believable. Now, the head that you'll see later on, it doesn't speak today, but when it was on set, it did say some of the most famous lines such as this.
You're a wizard, Harry. Martin, Harry, you wouldn't be talking about me now, would you?
There we go. So those were some of Hagrid's most iconic lines. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, do come to Hogwarts in the Snow. And as you go around the corner, you'll get to a photo opportunity which recreates Hagrid's table, and it will show you just how they filmed Robbie Coltrane to make him look a bit bigger on screen by using forced perspective. So have fun with
to Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, our special effects team, led by special effects supervisor John Richardson, got components from a genuine red double-decker bus. And all the turns of London without toppling over. Well, I am going to let you in on a little secret. And very nearly dead. So, what our team did is they got a stunt bus, that's right. It was 2 tons heavier, and the extra weight was able to counterbalance the height of the bus, and it was fitted with an engine that could propel the extra weight, and it could go at a whopping 10 miles an hour.
This is Ron Weasley's home. Self-knitting sweater.
It's strange without mine.
My name is Michael. I'm over here and I'll defend you. Someone combat. So during this demonstration, but if you don't have your wands, that's absolutely fine. You can use your pens, pencils, fingers, anything that resembles a wand. Remember, wizards don't necessarily need wands to defeat their opponent as well. So, what we're going to do for you today is teach you some of the wand moves they use during production filming, and then we're going to put it together and face some opponents. Now you might be wondering, what is wand combat? What's the background of wand combat? Now, during the first 4 Harry Potter films, there was no specific way for our cast to fight with their wands. It wasn't until Order of the Phoenix, when director David Yates brought along with him choreographer Paul Harris, and between the both of them, they devised the physical language of wand combat. And through this, they devised 5 attacking moves and 5 defensive moves, which they then used in different iterations throughout the rest of the Harry Potter film series. And I'm excited to teach you at least some of these moves here today. So if you've got your wands with you, now's the time to get them out. I was about to start and show you some of these moves. But remember, you don't need a wand as well to join on this demonstration. You can use your hands, pens, pencils, anything as well. So do spread out a little bit. We don't want anyone getting whacked with any little pieces of wand or anything like that. But otherwise, we'll get started. Now, the more of you that join in, the less silly we're all going to look. So let's see how many of you we can get joining in to hopefully then defeat our opponent. Like this, stand side on like this for me. Your opponent's going to be in front of you. Apologies to anyone in front of me. So you're going to have your non-wand arm out in front of you like this. Wand arm goes up above our heads like this. Yeah, looking good over here as well. This side of the room is definitely winning so far. Right, non-wand arm up above our heads, and then we're just going to bring it forward and pull it back. So like a flip motion, just like this. Yeah, so that's our attack move number 1, just like that. Now for our second attacking move, you're actually going to start in this position where we ended attack move number 1. And you're going to swivel on your foot here, come all the way around, and fire it forward just like that. That's our attack move number 2. Again, start in this position, come all the way through, and fire it forward just like that. That's our attack move number 2. Now attack move number 3, you're going to stand side on again like this. Non-wand arm out in front of you like a shield, just like this. You're gonna bring your one arm underneath and fire it forward just like that. Yes, just like that. There's some nice ones down the front, the rest of you, we'll see how it goes. Alright, so those are our 3 attacking moves. When you put them together, it goes a little bit like this. You have attack move number 1, attack move number 2, and attack move number 3. Just like that as well. Excellent. Alright, now time for a defensive move, because can't have all those attack moves and no defensive moves. You're going to start with your wands up in front of your face just like this. Yep, start right in front of your face like this. Draw a circular shield motion and then catch the spell just like that, and then you push it back at your opponent. So once again, when you speed it up, looks a little bit like that. Excellent work from some of you. Anyway, alright, finally our final move is called our Banderillas. You might remember Voldemort using it against Dumbledore in the Ministry of Magic. Now let's see how many people we can get involved in this one. It's on the screen over there. I'm going to show you up here how to do it as well. I'm just going to start with our feet just a little bit apart, just like this. I'm going to start with our one down here like this. Then you're going to bring it all the way up above our heads like this. And then you step forward and fire it at your opponent just like that. Pretty simple, right? So those are the moves we're going to utilize here today. Again, just revising, we've got attack move number 1, attack move number 2, attack move number 3, our defensive move, just like so, and then finally our Banderillas move as well. Excellent. Alright, time to move on and time to put it all into practice, because we can't learn all of these and then not practice them. And what better opponent to face than some of our Death Eaters? Do you want to face some of our Death Eaters? Yeah. Wonderful, because you don't have a choice anyway. So here we go. Here is our Death Eater. They're all ready to go. I hope you're all ready to go as well. Gotta remember all of our attack moves. There's 2 of them. I'm gonna need all your help to defeat our Death Eaters, alright? So we're ready to stand in our attack move number 1 position like this. We're gonna fire our attack moves off number 1, number 2, number 3. Keep firing off those attack moves. Aim them at our Death Eaters. Keep aiming them at our Death Eaters. Keep firing off all those attack moves, as many as you can. Alright, good start so far. However, they're still here. I want to get rid of them. You want to get rid of them, but they're angry at us now, so we're going to have to use our defensive move, alright? Circular shield motion, Furesque, and then catch the spell. Hold it, hold it, hold it, keep holding it, and push it back. Back into our attacking move, number 1, number 2, number 3. Hold it right there, keep holding it. You've got them on the defensive now, which can only mean good things, however they're still here. It comes down to this, the final. Sure, I've got to get them gone. I don't want them in my classroom anymore. I'm going to send them away. Get them out of here. Which only means one thing, we have to use our Banderillas move. Now, as many of you as possible remember this move. It's on the screen over here if you can't remember. So we're starting for once down here like this. We'll bring it all the way up above our heads. And fire it forward and hold it right there. Keep holding it, keep holding it. And let go. Fantastic work. Round of applause. You've defeated our Death Eaters. Wonderful job. Maybe we should give a round of applause to our Death Eaters too. They have been pretty good opponents to face as well. But in the end, they were defeated. And waved bye-bye to the Death Eaters. And they are now gone. Excellent. Well, thank you very much for joining in. My name's B. Michael. Thank you very much for joining us here today during our Hogwarts in the Snow feature. Your tour now continues.
Now I'm entering the Forbidden Forest. Sorry. There's the Hogwarts Express.
Someone's in there, but nice.
This is Prisoner of Azkaban, when the Dementors had come. And this is Harry Potter and Goblet of Fire. Potter and the Order of Phoenix.
They're literally the same.
Finally, I have my magical drink over here, the butterbeer, and the moment of truth, how it really tastes. Let me see. Wow, I'm actually blown away. It is really good, guys. It is a must if you're here. Guys, we are at Pivot Drive, Harry Potter's home, or his uncle's home.
I'm cold.
Where's my coffee boy?
Yes, Uncle Vernon.
Counted them myself.
36 for last year! Last year I
That was the Muggle home.
It is difficult. Dobby wonders where to begin. Dobby! Stop! Dobby, please stop! Stop doing
So we are entering the greenhouse.
Three, two, one, do it!
Said that to my sister and children. Specifically that.
What?
She's like, I want everything out of church.
Okay, I'm definitely going now. It's so cold.
In the movie.
you must have finished, but the person hasn't stopped there. You can't create a realistic looking makeup by two lines a complete mask. It has to be divided up into 4 sections. When it's divided up into 4 sections, they move with the skin, they move with the muscle movements. So you see that things here like that. His people, his puts a bit of makeup here, it's not on an actor, but it kind of gives you the idea. So it's simple, just one colour. What we need to do is we need to bring your light back into you. So that happens over here. Then you've got the Mars, it takes about 3 to 4 days depending on the next set of goblin eyebrows takes about a day. Depends if you're making bushy eyebrows, wiry eyebrows, it can take a bit longer, it can take a bit less. So now we're ready for the final process of makeup application. My favourite bit, actually. Hey, Bindi. You ready for this? Such a pro. So we put the ball cap on first. Now there's a look, isn't there, Bindi? Marvellous. We've got the cowl on, the back of head, and the ears. We put the neck on next. And then we put the chin on. And then we put the face. And you can see it moves so well. The sort of silicone just moves like skin. Frown lines, squint, put your tongue out. Naughty goblin. Should we put the wig on?
Yeah.
So the wig is put on and then final touches. So what do we think about that?
Excellent.
Come alive.
Yeah, it brings it to life when the wig's on, doesn't it? Yeah. At least I know what I look like when I'm 100 years old, don't I?
Yeah. Hello, I'm Cerise Allison. I'm a prosthetic medical dentist to start off. The life-costing process begins with mixing up silicone and applying it to the face. So you remove that from the actor, and that gets filled with plasma. Then we have the character here. You see this stuff here, it's called plasticine. So we chop it up and we soften it by putting it into
That's them,
so you might think we're finished, but the process hasn't stopped there. You make that one here because it's not on the lecture, so it kind of gives you an idea. So this is just one colour. What we need to do is we need to bring them alive by painting them. So that happens over here. To paint a goblin mask takes about 3 to 4 days, painting on veins, mould, freckles, and then after all the creases, we get a realistic looking skin. Making our goblin look way down, it's actually missing something beautiful and beautiful eyebrows. So I'm ready for the next section.
Less drama that way. Thank you.
Where is that?
átad tőletek.
Second half, that was completely different. It definitely goes past the team. We want to create this amazing vibe down to what it is absolutely it's something with a lot of energy into the camera. On the second half, everything we filmed was CGI or which would go up and down, round and round, over a wide range of access points. It was never really physically got a set large enough to then build back for its currently. So a sales representative to scan that and use that as a template for designing the movements of the car and where it's travelling. We put the actors on the car and then the car follows the route of the imaginary one. So we get exactly the correct flow and a movement that's required. We also wanted to use the space to really show how dynamic the car was moving and how big the space was. So we did a lot of small camera moves through the space where you really got a sense of the scale of the car within that travelling space. And this allowed us to shoot that different challenges and those things are more usually for all the probably the best combination of real effects and visual effects seamlessly put together.
With the interior of Gringotts Bank, each of those columns obviously hand manufactured from a mould, but obviously the original one was turned on a massive lathe.
And then the next process is applying plaster vermiculite whilst we're turning each end. So once we got to this stage, we'll key for the back to create a key for the next coat of plaster, which is a smooth plaster.
That's what you call your model. Once you've got your model, you can then cast from that.
So we can do 10, 20, 30, 100 columns out of this. We start the hard plaster called cranny plaster, give it a bit more strength. They've got to be very, very durable. Once they're cast, they go into an oven, dry out. This is our oven. And if each column in there for, say, 3 or 4 days, they will be functional, crisp, so we can traditionally put it on top of the pan. And we just put it. So as we saw Harry trying to get to the we could make the treasure appear to grow throughout the scene. We probably manufactured 60 or 70,000 pieces to create that volume. And then on top of that, CGI guys added more treasure, reproducing itself, so you got a sense of movement, replication, and growth all in one sequence.
The visual effects would work with what we provided, so all the pieces we had, they were scanned and digitised, and they were able to then place back into the shop to create pieces which were expanding.
We had this idea that it would be a bit like popcorn, and you would see it popping and popping and popping, and every time it popped there would be a pause, and then it would keep multiplying. So it felt... One of the complications was the interaction, so the actor was going to have to touch and climb on the treasure, and we need to understand where he is.
A combination of live action and visual effects to accomplish this. And The Strange Vault is a fantastic example of my team and then other departments working at their best and contributing at their best to create such a great scene.
The Strange Vault was meant to have been carved out of a solid piece of rock. When you looked at the set, it was very clear that it was carved by hand and not a fraction of the way it would be in a natural case. But because of the nature of the
sense of movement, replication, and growth within one sequence.
It's
No one. It's still it's in one of the shops. This is the thing.
Very unfortunately. And initially what I'm trying to do is, regardless that it's a piece of sculpture, the sculptural form, its architectural form, is what I
Some say you can't put price on it.
I'm holding Harry Potter's wand.
Bash, look at this.
Petrificus Totalis.